All right, this is Chapter 5, Lesson 8, Scale Drawings and Models. So, blank, blank, and blank, blank are used to represent objects that are too large or too small to be drawn or built at actual size. The blank gives the ratio that compares the measurements of the drawing or model to the measurements of the real object. The measurements on a drawing or model are proportional to the measurements of an actual object. So, in those blanks, you're going to write scale drawings, scale models, and scale. Okay. So scale drawing and scale models, scale drawings and scale models are used to represent objects that are too large or too small to be drawn or built at actual size. The scale gives the ratio that compares the measurement of the drawings or model to the measurements of the real object. The measurements on a drawing or model are proportional to the measurements on the actual object. A scale written as a ratio without units in simplest form is called the scale factor. So let's take a look at a couple of examples. The first example I have says a graphic artist is creating an advertisement for a cell phone. The scale is 5 inches equals 1 inch. If the length of the cell phone is actually 4 inches long, how long will it be in the advertisement? Okay. So the scale is every 5 inches equals 1 inch. Okay. So in the advertisement it's 5 inches, and on the actual size it's 1 inch. Okay. I know the actual size of the cell phone is 4. So remember last time we talked about multiplying by the butterfly, solving proportional relationships. I do 4 times 5, gives me 20 equals 1 times A. So 20 equals A. So on the advertisement, the cell phone will be 20 inches long. So normally it's 4 inches, but on the advertisement it's 20. Okay? So it makes it bigger. So the length of the cell phone on the advertisement is 20 inches long. The next one I have says find the scale factor of a model sailboat if the scale is 1 inch equals 6 feet. So we know that there are 12 inches in 1 foot, so I'm going to change 6 feet to inches. So 12 times 6 gives me 72. Okay, the reason we're actually changing from feet to inches because during scale factors, we just had it here, remember? And it's written as a ratio without units in simplest form. So I need to have the units so I can cancel them. Okay? So 1 inch equals 1 inch over 6 feet equals 1 inch over 72 inches. I can cancel the inches out. Okay, so because I converted them. So 1/72, I divide out the common units, so the scale factor is 1/72. Okay? So basically I changed my feet to inches, and that's where I got my scale factor from. All right, there are a couple of try problems out below. I want you to go ahead, pause the video, try them out, and when you're done, we'll go over the answers together. All right, now that you've had a chance to try out the try problems, let's go over the answers together. So my first try problem talks about the house. Find the actual height of the house if the model is 8.5 inches tall. Okay? They gave me a scale of 2 inches to 5 feet. Okay, here's my scale. Okay, what I can do is I can set up a proportional relationship. So 2 inches, 5 feet, because that's the scale I was given, 2 inches to 5 feet equals 8.5 inches over my question mark. Okay, because I don't know how many feet there are. So what I can do is I can solve a proportional relationship by multiplying by the butterfly. When I do this, I get 2 question mark. That's a backwards question mark. 2 question mark equals 8.5 times 5, which is 42.5. Okay. Then I divide both sides by 2. So my question mark, 42.5 divided by 2 is 21.25, so 21.25 feet. Okay, the second one says find the scale factor of a model car if the scale is 1 inch equals 2 feet. Okay, well I know 1 foot equals 12 inches. So I need to multiply 12 times 2 equals 24. So if I have 1 inch over 2 feet equals 1 inch over 24 inches. I can cancel my inches out, so I'm left with 1 over 24. So my scale factor is 1 over 24. On the next page, I have a drawing of Winnie the Pooh. So it says, if Winnie the Pooh is 5 inches tall in the first drawing and the scale is 1 inch equals 2 inches, how tall will Winnie the Pooh be in your second drawing? Make sure that you show all your work, then draw Winnie the Pooh in the box provided below. So, we said that in order to figure this out, I have 1 inch, so 1 inch over 2 inches because that's the scale that I was given. Okay. In the original, it's 5 inches, and I want to know what it is for 2, okay, in the new drawing. So I multiply by the butterfly. 5 times 2 is 10, so I get 10 inches equals 1x. So x equals 10 inches. So Winnie the Pooh will be 10 inches tall in the new drawing. So I did 1 over 2 because that was the scale they gave us, equals 5 over x because that was the original, over what I want to find, the second drawing. When I multiplied through, 2 times 5 gives me 10. So Winnie the Pooh will be 10 inches tall in the new drawing. And then when you draw Winnie the Pooh, you should get something like this. Okay? So basically what you're doing is you're taking each one of these blocks and making it slightly bigger. Okay? So this is actually what you're going to be doing for your next project on the scale drawing. So each get a cartoon character or a small comic strip, and you're going to make it larger, just like we did with Winnie the Pooh. And that is the end of Chapter 5, Lesson 8.